I remember after I was imprisoned in the Zionist entity, I came back to Germany. Literally, I arrived in Germany around 3 p.m. My family was there, and after I greeted my family, after I had spent some time with my family, the very next morning I started working on the Samud flotilla. And we worked 2 months non-stop. And mind you, during that time, the German government knew that I was planning something again, and they tried to stop me. They said even to me, we will keep you in Germany. We will not allow you to leave Germany because you are a threat to national security and you are damaging the image of the German state. My question to them was, are you sure I'm damaging your image, or is it the weapons that you are sending to genocide? Is it you breaching international law? And wasn't it you who killed millions of human beings, and now you're repeating your history? And they tried to stop me. They tried to stop me through taking me to court. And I fought the court systems, the German system, while I was helping preparing this mission. And now I'm here, and the fight continues. And I sat in the jail cells. I wrote it on the walls. I wrote it on the handala. We will come back over and over again until Palestine is free. And I'm very determined. We listened to Palestinians. Palestinians said, you have to come with more ships. And we said, yes. We are following the lead of Palestinians. This is not something that we put together. We put it together because Palestinians have asked for it. And we have to follow the lead of Palestinians. We have to try to do what they're asking us to do. And when they said we need more ships, we were like, okay, then we will get more ships. And we worked tirelessly. We raised funds tirelessly. We worked with the media tirelessly. We traveled from one country to another country, training people, buying ships, putting it together, speaking to port authority. You know, we did all of this like non-stop. We continued and we continued. We never given up. People would say, you need to sleep, you need to eat, you need to take a break. And we always said, Palestinians don't get to take a break. Who am I to take a break? We will take a break when Palestine is free. And this is what I say today as well. We will not take a break. Zionists are not taking a break. We cannot take a break. We have to fight back harder. And yes, and now we are more ships, and the Madeleine, I understand that the Madeleine was the first step, and it's always like this in the history. When you look in the history, someone always has to make the first step. I was on the Madeleine, and I remember when we were in Malta, the Conscience was attacked. And of course the ship had so much, it had a big damage, and we couldn't continue. And literally within 24 hours we said, this is not going to stop us. The bombs are raining down on our sisters and brothers in Palestine. If we stop because of one bomb, what does that say about us? We said, sailing is not safe, but we are sailing because we have to sail. And within 24 hours we decided that we will prepare the Madeleine. And 12 of us went on the Madeleine. We took all the humanitarian aid that we could. We even adjusted sleeping places. We said, we don't need beds. We need this space for humanitarian aid. So, and then we started sailing. And when we were sailing, we couldn't believe it, because so many times we tried, so many times we failed, because they stopped us through bureaucratic warfare, through bombings, through psychological warfare. And when we were at sea, I looked at my comrades and I said, is this really happening? Are we going to Gaza? And then when we were sailing, you know, there's so many things, the world was watching. But again, we always said, we are sailing because of Gaza, what's happening in Gaza. We are not sailing because we are bored. We are not sailing because we love the sea. I love the sea. But that's not why I'm sailing. I'm sailing because my government is sending weapons. Other governments are supporting this genocide politically, financially, even morally. And we have to stop this. And then the Madeleine caused such an avalanche of solidarity, even with people who kept silent, because they saw these are just civilians. Why are they doing this? And they're not doing this because they're crazy, because there's something really happening. I think something is changing, and I think, yes, this flotilla is contributing to that. You know, if you look at movements in history, they have changed something. Look at South Africa. It was the people. It was the people that pushed for change. And I think the flotilla is also pushing for change. And Israel is understanding that they have no chance.